Aisha, very loudly, can you tell me the title of what we did today? And likes would be what? Like what? We're adding subtracting with like denominators. And Kirthi, as loud as you can, tell me what you can now do with the I can statement. Kirthi can add and subtract fractions with like denominators. Okay, sweet. And we had one vocab word. The vocab word was what, Axel?
Like denominators.
Like denominators. And who can give me an example of like denominators? Don't read me the definition, but give me an example of like denominators, Jonathan.
So let's say you have 3/8 and then 4/8. They both have the same denominator.
So he said an example of like denominators would be 3/8 and 4/8 because the denominator is the exact same. Beautiful, Jonathan. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so then the rule. All of you have a rule. Depending on when you took notes with me, it's in a different spot. But the rule is, read it very loudly, Alicia, very loudly.
When adding or subtracting with like denominators, the denominator stays the same while the numerator is added.
So when you're doing problems, thank you, Alicia, when you're doing problems like adding and subtracting with like denominators, it is so simple in the fact that the denominator stays the exact same. So we have a 7 and a 7 in this problem, 2 7s plus 1 7s. The answer is going to have a denominator of 7, yes or no?
Yes.
And the numerator then is going to be, as Alicia just told us, the numerators are going to be added. So what's 2 plus 1?
3.
3. So you got 3 7s. The only exception to the rule would be what? When would the denominator not be the same in the answer? Okay, think about this. I did not ask any of you during notes. When would the denominator not be the same as in the problem? All of you have an example of this in your notes. When would the denominator, listen to my question, when would the denominator not be the same as the denominator in the original fractions? Got like half of you. Tristan, if you reduce. So look at number, on this one anyways, for those of you that did these notes, please take a look at number 7. We have 4 12ths. We're subtracting 2 12ths. What's 4 minus 2, you guys?
2.
And our denominator is 12, right?
Yeah.
But 2 12ths can be reduced to our final answer of 1/6. So the denominator isn't the exact same because we had to reduce. And then real world. Somebody tell me about the real world. Kennedy, what about the real world?
Making recipes bigger or smaller.
Okay, you can add or subtract fractions by making recipes bigger or smaller. We use flour. And give me another example of the real world, Hanya. Yeah, pizzas are always cut into fractions, yes, no? The pizza is a whole, and the slices are fractions of the whole. And you always, when you're eating with friends, want to have the same amount, right? You want to share equally, right? Any questions?